Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the West Ham Network. You've joined me, yes, for the live Matchday Live. It's been a bit, hasn't it? It really has. I've not been around for a little bit of a while, but the game will be kicking off in about 11 minutes. So let's get cracking and give you today's team news. So first up is the West Ham lineup, and Fabianski comes into the team. Of course, Areola picking up that injury from the Newcastle game, which I was at with my son and some of my other family members as well. So Fabianski goes in at goal. Sifal maintains his position. The rest of the team is what we expected. Zuma's captain, Mavropanos alongside him. Emerson out on the far left-hand side. Ward-Prowse keeps his position in the team. Of course, Alvarez still suspended for this game. Souček in the team. Paquetá, Kudus, Bowen and Antonio. That quartet up top can cause problems for anybody on their day. Our substitutes are Joseph Anang, Aaron Creswell, Ogbonna, Ings, Johnson, Phillips, Cornet, Mubama, and George Earthy as well. Let's get into the Spurs starting 11 for you at the same time. It's Vicario in goal, Pedro Porro, Romero, Van de Ven, Udogie, Bissouma, Bentancur, Madison, Johnson, Son as captain, and Werner. So, if you are watching and you want to put your score predictions in the chat right now. So there you go. Put your predictions in the chat just now. I will be giving you the running commentary of the game. I will be giving you the kind of rundown of it. So I may have a little time difference compared to you. If you want to, you can press pause depending on what device you're watching from. And you can try and follow my match day commentary on the game in itself. So Fabianski comes in. Listen, it's rightly so that he comes in because obviously Areola is injured. And I suppose you could say it's lucky we've got Fabianski there. Whether you are a Fabianski or Areola fan, there's no ifs and buts about it. We've got two top-notch goalkeepers. Let's hope we're not busy. And I think what we've got from today's game is we know we're coming up against a tough opposition. We get it. The London derby adds a new dimension to it. But what we saw against Newcastle for 60 minutes is what we want to see for the full 90. We need to see it for the full 90. That's integral and important is we don't back off. Vladimir Sifal also said the exact same thing about West Ham against Newcastle, that for some reason we backed off. We know we do that. We know we've done that. But what we can't afford to do against a team like this is to allow that to happen. Let me also address the situation with Calvin Phillips. Get behind the geezer. Honestly, just get behind the geezer. Emotions get the best of us sometimes, and we all make mistakes. That is part and parcel of football. So just get behind them if he does and probably will come on the pitch. Let me jump into the comments and see what everybody else is saying. Howard Hale says, good evening, all you beautiful people. Come on, you irons. Vamos. All right, hold on a second. So before we do it, and I'll get onto your predictions, Freddie, come on in. Come and say hi.
Hi.
Right, what's your predictions for tonight's game against Spurs?
2-1 to West Ham.
Yes, who's going to score?
Antonio.
And?
Kudus.
Now, Freddie came with me to Newcastle. You loved it, didn't you? Apart from the score. Apart from the score, it'd be nicer if we won, wouldn't it?
We're literally winning 3-1.
I know, we were. Right, you go take a seat. Okay, good boy. Good boy. Excellent. Thanks for joining me, Freddie Baker, first guest of the evening. Good evening, all. Are we ready for a classic rival game? Yep, you never know what could happen, obviously, in a derby, which includes, of course, Tottenham. Together, Brendan C. Hi, Howard. Every time I see your station, I sing the Marilyn Manson song. Stuart Burt says, come on, you irons. Oh, the banter. Oh, the banter from you, mate. All talking to each other. Good to see you. Howard Hale says 5-0 West Ham. And also, you know, I can bag a hat trick for Calvin Phillips. Could you imagine he scores a cracker from 30 yards out? You never know. No, he's on the bench. We win 3-2 from Mobile FPS Warrior. Garino says, evening all, come on, you irons. Paul Bennett says 3-0 to West Ham. Surreal Frame says, reckon we'll get a scabby 2-2 draw, which is called a Desmond. After Saturday, a 2-1 win. Stuart Butt, 2-1 West Ham win. Frank Suto, 3-2 West Ham win. Garino, I predict a 30-yard screamer from Phillips. I cannot predict in which goal it will be. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Ivan and Howard and Surreal. Looks like Agerd has thrown his toys out the pram. He's not injured. He's not played for a while. And Moyes historically doesn't necessarily change things just so easy. So it'll take a lot for him to make a change. I still think there's going to be plenty of time for Agerd to step up to the plate, but we'll wait and see with regards to it. Mila's in the house. Mila, are you okay?
Yeah.
What do you say? Come on.
You are.
Right. Who's going to win?
West Ham.
What score?
5.
5-0. What a good girl. Right, when you go there.
No, but
No, you can't just now. Wait. Good girl. Okay. So I am sure he will point away first. Garino. Tougher Brendan. The only way is up based in that video. Without Areola, I fear a battering even more than so than before. From Craven. Crosshammer says, even all, good to see you. Hold on a second. 0-2 loss, and we'll be grateful for it only being 2. Alan Dunn says, morning hammers, they will score, will depend on the manager, is in control. Boys with balls, 3-2, boys without 3-1 Spurs. The bloke flip fans a finger so he can jog on. It's about this of the year. These are a lot of choking like prom queens. It's about this of year. These lots start choking like prom queens. All right, okay, this time of year. I predict Notes mess. Do you mean Moyes mess as well? So we've got the fireworks at the London Stadium. 5 minutes to go till kickoff. Are you ready? Are you excited? There's obviously 2 other games going on just now as well. What's interesting is we are struggling at the back. If we get one more injury in there, and we are struggling in there as well. I think Nottingham Forest have just scored against Fulham. And I also think Newcastle have just scored against Everton as well. So we are struggling at the back, and I think we are. And I think we're struggling there even without injuries, to be honest with you, Cockney. I think I don't know why we've gone flipped literally the coin over, and we're the polar opposite to what we were last year. Hope you're all well. Phillips needs to pull his finger out tonight. Oh, I can expect that all night long. Worried about this tonight, but hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully you are wrong, mate. Hopefully you are wrong. Fingers crossed you are. If you are watching, there's lots of you watching, so please put the predictions in the chat. I'm just having a look now for the Spurs players are out in the lineup. They're ready to rock and roll in the tunnel. A win for West Ham tonight would take us above Newcastle United and 1 point behind Manchester United. A win for Spurs tonight would take them, depending on the goal difference, above Villa or in the same position. But it's integral for us to try and keep that gap opened up from teams below us. There's teams that are 2 points below us and 4 points just below us as well. In order for us to, with 9 massive games to go of the season, to push on and try and qualify for Europe again for the 4th season in a row, it's vital we get something from this game. But I want all 3. I feel like that every single time that we play in these games. The teams are coming out of the tunnel. The fans are loud and proud. There's sold out arena. The fireworks are going. The fire's going. The West Ham Bubbles are playing. Bubbles is singing the song. So fingers crossed we can get a result tonight. Listen, I'm going to give you one more chance to give me your score predictions before the game starts. So just to go through the teams again for you, Fabianski in goal, Cefal, Mavropanos, Zuma and Emerson make up our defence. Suchek, Ward-Prowse in the middle of the park, protecting everything they possibly can. Paquetá, Kudus and Bowen making that kind of trio of players just in behind Antonio, with Paquetá in directly behind Antonio. I thought Antonio had an absolutely phenomenal game against Newcastle, and really the biggest decision was pulling him off and not going like for like. And I'm hoping and I'm praying that David Moyes has learned his lesson. I mean, I think he has. I think he will. People will slag me off for even saying that, but who knows? Who knows? Steve Bell thinks it will be a Desmond. Thinks it will be a Desmond tonight. Newcastle have moved one ahead of us in the league, need to win to claw back to 7th. I just remembered that, yeah. So they are playing, they are, let me just double check that as well. Because he's the young boy, Freddie. So Newcastle are beating Everton 1-0. Forest are beating Fulham 2-0. Newcastle currently are 2 points ahead of us. Is that current? Is that current? Yeah. Yes, yeah, they're 2 points ahead of us. So I win tonight. We don't want to kind of draw back down to 8th place. Certainly not. Troj is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Come on, you wonderful irons. Now we are getting ourselves ready for the kickoff, which is going to be in due course. 2 seconds, everyone. 2 seconds. So we are getting ourselves ready for the kickoff, which will be happening very, very shortly. I will be giving you the running commentary. I'll give you all the updates on the game as we go along. I won't be massively engaging with the chat. I'll try and jump in when I know that you're not going to spoil the opportunity for me. I'll be watching it nice and raw. I've got the kids here watching it as well. Come on, your irons from Austin. Yeah, let me know, where are you watching the game from? Put it in the comments now. If you are watching, let me know where you are watching the game from. Kick at their hands, step in front of people, clearing the ball, and dive in as much as possible. As much as possible. So we are kicking off in a very rainy East End of London, Stratford, London Stadium. It is peeing down with rain. I've been out all day. It's the wife's birthday. She's delighted that I'm sitting watching the game, talking to you on her birthday. And she comes down the stairs and stares at me with the evils. No, she doesn't really. I'm only joking. They've already changed the rules by now on penalties after Saturday. Troj, West Ham doing the... Oh, hold on a second, everyone. Hold on. They've already changed the rules by now in penalties on Saturday. Troj, come on, you irons. 3-1 West Ham, Chris Locke. You're watching from Guanajuato in Mexico. Sorry, I just seen I've muted. I'm back. Hopefully you can all hear me now. Tottenham have got the ball in their own half. Sefal pushing up, pressing. Ball has fallen back with Vicario, the Spurs keeper. It's gone out to Van der Veen. Spurs have the ball down the right-hand side. Skips by with Zuma. Kudus comes back, tracks back, but gives away a foul. And it's a Spurs free kick in their own half. Zuma is currently down. Spurs holding onto the ball through the middle of the park in the centre circle. Players calling for players to come in, but no one does. Spurs player do have the ball down the back in their defence. Played back again. Zuma's calling for it in the middle of the park. Plays a neat ball back through the middle. I think we could just press this team. Ball switched out to the left-hand side. Ball through the middle of the park. Great interception there from Tommy Soucek. Jared Bowen wins the ball down the right-hand side. Now he drives with it. No one's there. He's got a lot of work to do. Tries to drive into traffic, but they've cleared the ball. Spurs come on the attack. Ball through the middle. West Ham regain possession again. Dinos Manovapanos. Zuma switches play over to Emerson. Emerson's got the ball just before the halfway line. Neat ball into James Ward-Prowse. Out left to Kudus. He drives back. Nothing on. He plays the ball back all the way to Zuma. Zuma all the way to Fabianski. Fabianski holds it, heavy touch. Big clearance from him over right-hand side Sufal. He heads it forward to Bowen. Back heel forward for Sufal. It's good play from West Ham. He goes early. He finds Antonio. Heavy touch from Antonio. But they've recovered the ball from us. Their players skipped by a few of ours. Madison, Werner, back to Madison. But at West Ham have regained possession again with Paquetá. He's gone past 2 players and he's fouled. And it's a free kick to West Ham just over the halfway line. So a neat bit of play there from Madison, but equally, though, a really good bit of play there from West Ham from the back. Sufal, quick thinking, header into Bowen. Paquetá's gone early, over the top. Antonio skips by, tries to skip by a defender, but can't. And then it's Tottenham have got the ball. Switches play. Oh, nearly gives the ball away to Kudus. Kudus tracks down. Oh, Kudus has done really well. He's won the ball back down the left-hand side. Kudus, tries to cross it in. Oh, it's fallen to Bowen. Oh, it's cleared. It's a chance. I don't know if Bowen's hit that off target or if it's gone for a corner. I think Bowen's hit that off target. I don't know if that's taking a weird deflection. I did not think that ball would get there from Kudus. Oh, my God, Bowen. Oh, it's not. It's a great chance for Jared Bowen to put that away. But Tottenham have started the ball from the back line. Again, with defence. Bowen tracking down, put the pressure on. Good, Sufal, get stuck in. Go on, West Ham. Referee's given a foul against Sufal there, but I like that. Press from the back. Press. Bowen, what a chance. What a chance Bowen's already had in this game. Madison through the middle of the park, deep in the Spurs half. Nothing on. Turns, goes back, finds Bissouma, deep in the Spurs half still. He turns, nothing on. Back to Madison. He turns again, nothing on. He's going to go all the way back. Is he not? No, he's not. He sees Bissouma. No, he doesn't. He plays the ball forwards. They don't mind playing in those tight spaces. Udeguy. Oh, Madison. Ball switched over. Werner on the left-hand side, inside the West Ham box. Onto his left foot. Crosses it in low, and it's a goal. It's a goal from Johnson. Is it offside? No, it's a goal. It's a goal. It's a simple goal. Do you know what we've done? Do you know what we've done? I'm telling you exactly what we've done. We've not tackled. We've literally simply backed off. You cannot let players like Werner, you cannot let players like Madison, you cannot let players attack you at that in that space. You've got to close them down quicker. You can't back off. You just simply cannot back off. It's actually ridiculous. I think he stays on. I think they'll check it, but he stays on. It's just simple, good football from Spurs. But the problem, we did it in the first half. You know, as much as West Ham dominated within reason in the first half against Newcastle, the threat was against Sufal from Anthony Gordon. And they were just attacking us. And they were always getting the best because we were backing off. You can't back off in those situations. You can't allow players like Madison or Werner to get at you. I don't know why we're doing it. We need to bounce back quick. We need to show the intent in this game. But defensively, honestly, that's Vladimir Sufal's. Down his side. Dinos into Paquetá through the middle of the park. James Ward-Prowse wins the ball. Souček through the middle of the park. Switch play over. Sufal takes a touch. Tries to drive by their player. Looks like he's fouled, but stands up to it. And then he wins West Ham a corner. He does win West Ham a corner. Honestly, with all due respect, though, like, you can't allow players like Werner and Madison to come at you. You can't back off them in dangerous areas in 18-yard box because that's what they want. We've got a corner now, though. So we've got a chance to bounce back. But we need to just get at them. Comes a big whip ball coming in from Jared Bowen. His back post. Keeper comes out. Spills it. Kudus takes a deflection. Goes out for a corner. It's a deflection. It's another corner from West Ham. That's a terrible thing from their keeper. Oh, I tell you. It's hit Romero on his elbow, but his hands are behind his back. Ball whipped in from Jared Bowen. Oh, cleared from Spurs onto the edge to Sufal. They are just straight out on top of us. Emerson out to Kudus. Emerson makes overlapping run. Kudus has got the ball. Into Antonio. Heavy ball into Emerson, but Emerson still got it. Back to Kudus. Kudus goes early. Big deflection, goes out for a West Ham throw-in. He gets it quickly. Oh, it's a bad ball into the box. Bissouma clears up. The doggy. Heavy touch from him. Kudus does really well to put the pressure on. West Ham have regained possession. Oh, we've done well. Antonio's done bloody brilliant there. He's been fouled. Referee, you've got a call for that. Kudus down the left-hand side. Cuts back. Oh, what's he done for it? I tell you what, by the way, it's an offside from West Ham, but you got to look at that foul on Antonio. Let's have a look here. Nah, it's not. It's not a foul. I don't get it because I've seen worse. Honestly, I have. Martin, I can't put your comment up. Spurs come on the attack. Son down the left hand side. Werner. I think we've learned a lesson not to allow to sit back, but hopefully it's not too late. Bissouma. Bentancur. Bissouma into Madison. Sprays the ball out to Werner. Very shouting tackle on his right. Paquetá, don't do anything stupid there. He's giving the ball away on the edge of the box. Son sprays it over to the right-hand side. I don't know why Paquetá shot from distance. Just drizzles by the box there from Pedro Porro. But what I don't understand again there is, do you know what? I love Paquetá, but see defensively sometimes his awareness of where he is on the park is ridiculous, and he does some trickster things. They're going to surround him with 3 players. You're not going to be able to get out of that situation with 3 players in such a dangerous area, centralised to our goal on the edge of the 18-yard box. You need to do better than that. We need to do better than that. Played it short. Dinos. He's pressed again from the Spurs player. Ball out wide right. Jared Bowen. He finds Paquetá. Sefau's under pressure. Smashes the ball forward. Cleared. And it's gone out for a West Ham throw-in. If you are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment if you're enjoying our Matchday live. We'll be live straight after the game on the highlights review show, live from the London Stadium. Paquetá plays the ball back into Konstantinos Mavropanos. Plays the ball back to Lucas Fabianski. He goes long, smashes it clear. Ball looks like it's going to go out, and it has for a Spurs throw-in right on the halfway line. What do you think, Freddie? Antonio comes and intercepts the throw-in. Zuma drives forward, plays it into Kudus, plays it back into Zuma on the halfway line. He goes early, finds Emerson. James Ward-Prowse makes the early run, but they've come back. Romero, goes for a big clearance. And Bissouma plays the ball into the path of Madison. Madison plays the ball out wide right-hand side. Johnson. James Madison's running like a maniac. It's just as well Paquetá's followed that. But I don't know what Paquetá's doing again. He's playing a bit of trickery there. He's got out away with it. But stop doing those tricks down there, mate. He's just giving the ball straight to their player. Kudus has fortunately gone ahead and won that ball back for West Ham. But it looks like it's a West Ham throw-in. I love you, Paquetá, but calm yourself down in our box. Zuma, back to Fabianski. Fabianski, big clearance for West Ham. Header in from Souček. Players all the way over the top of Antonio. Do not know how you don't call for a foul on that. He's literally climbing over the top of the back of Antonio. Now Spurs have got the ball. Van de Ven on the halfway line. Plays it back in. Bentancur. Back in. Van de Ven. Bissouma tries to skip by JWP. Goes out wide right. Johnson. He sees the run there. Goes early. Cross in. Low. Sufal's watch it. Fabianski doesn't come for it. Sufal goes for a big clearance, takes the deflection off the Spurs player, goes straight into the path of Spurs. Udogie on the edge of the 18-yard box. Don't know why Fabianski didn't come out for a simple catch there. Werner. Back into Madison. He's got a bit of space. He drives into the 18-yard box. We're backing off onto the edge of the box. The Sun. Shot. Save from Fabianski. We're just inviting Spurs on. We're lit, but we're inviting them on though, Freddie. We're totally inviting them on because we're backing off. We're so edgy. We're so scared. We're totally nervy, man. It's madness. We've dropped the ball in. Bowen's dropped in deep, collected it. He's done well. He's gone over to the far side. Switched the ball over to Emerson. Emerson's got it. Go and drive. Drive, Emerson. Drive. Back into JWP. Don't be so static, West Ham. Make a move. Someone for him. Plays the ball back into Souček. Souček into Paquetá on the edge of the centre circle. In the Spurs half. He drives forward. Sees a bit of a gap and a space. Puts the ball into Kudus. Kudus back to Paquetá. Goes early into James Ward-Prowse. Out to Emerson on the left-hand side. James Ward-Prowse is there. He takes a touch. He goes early to Kudus. It's a crap ball. But Souček comes in, recovers, does really well. Paquetá wins it. Oh, he goes early. It's heavy. Oh, it nearly falls onto the toes of Jared Bowen just in front of goal. But the ball keeper comes out and collects it. You can see the vision. You can see the vision just too heavy. But by the time we're even talking about that, Spurs have got the ball and heading up forward towards West Ham's goal. James Maddison is back with Zuma. He's playing in that deep midfield role. Drives forward, plays the ball out wide right. Johnson's dropped in deep. Bentancur, Souček putting a lot of pressure on. Souček follows him, but there's a gap just opened up there. Doggy drives forward. Werner on the edge of the box where he wants Sufal. Sufal's backing off again. Cross in. Cleared from Dinos. Paquetá. Souček. Just clear at West Ham. Souček at the edge of the West Ham 18-yard box. Goes for a big clearance up the right-hand side. Straight to Doggy. Werner back to Doggy, but West Ham have won a throw-in. We need to do Doggy. Tottenham player. But we need to be able to deal with this a little bit. Well, there's a bit of tongue. We need to deal with this dramatically better than what we are. The problem we've got right now is down that right-hand side, left-hand side for Spurs, right-hand side for West Ham. Vladimir Sufal is getting torn to shreds right now already from Werner and Madison. Ball forward, but they've just intercepted it and won it back. Antonio working his backside off and it goes out for a Spurs throw-in. Spurs just playing the ball through the back line. Spurs still got the ball through the middle of the park. Tottenham are literally just now happily popping the ball around each other. 57% possession to West Ham's 43%. West Ham have got 5 players deep in their half. 6 players. But now Udogie's got the ball on the halfway line down the left-hand side. Sufal puts the pressure on. I don't know how the ball's found its way through to Udogie and Paquetá gets stuck in. Uses his strength. Udogie's come out on top. Paquetá's still there. He's given a foul to that Udogie challenge from Paquetá. It's just a shoulder barge. It's not good refereeing, though. That's the problem. The commentator said that's good refereeing. It's not consistent. We've seen 2 shoulder barges in this game. One's a film, one's not. And now it's in a massively dangerous area. Got James Maddison on the ball. Free kick. Just about 20 yards out, but ahead of the on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side. Maddison whips the ball in. Cleared from Paquetá. Kudus chasing it down. Ball's played back to their defence. West Ham trying to intercept. Looks like we have won the ball back with Kudus. Oh, they've just had the desire to win that ball back, and Udogie drives forward. He's made the overlapping run, but no one's followed him, and the ball has gone out for a throw-in, but Udogie's just ran like 30, 40 yards, totally unmarked, and they've seen the vision, tried to play the ball around the West Ham defence, can't get the ball there. Yeah?
See? When you're playing, why not look for like jumper while you're playing?
Because then you won't know what team you're playing for.
Oh, but like a West Ham jumper.
Nah. It's back with the Spurs defense. Madison. Ball played over to the left-hand side. Werner drops in deep, plays the ball back to their defense. Overran it. The keeper's just dropped into the sweeper role. Switched over. Romero. West Ham just slowly pressing, but not fast enough, giving Romero plenty of time. And there's a bit of space there, man. The doggy's getting all the space under the sun today. Madison's dropped in deep. He's going to play it back to a doggy, who looks like he's been unmarked, but West Ham have recovered with Dinos. Interception. Kudos drives forward for West Ham. Plays the ball into Paquetá. He lets it run. Sufal gets it. He drives forward. Ball played over to Bowen. Sufal makes overlap and run. Bowen's still got the ball. Drives into the box. Crosses it in low. Cleared from Spurs. West Ham corner. You can see the difference when we go. Like, you can see it when we go. It's fast. So it can be really dangerous, but we've won a corner. It used to be James Ward-Prowse, but now Bowen is taking a lot of the corners. 3 corners to West Ham already in this game, 18 and a half minutes gone. Jared Bowen. Right top. Where is it? Zuma!
It might be 2-1. It might be 2-1.
Yes! Yes! Kurt Zuma equalizes from West Ham. And what a delivery that is from Jared Bowen. David Moyes has ran the length of the pitch to go and celebrate with the man they call Kurt Zuma. Let me see this delivery. Jared Bowen. Oh, my word. Just right on the top of the head. What a delivery. What a delivery from Jared Bowen. Zuma rises above everyone. He actually hits his back. His back puts it into the back of the net. Unbelievable techers. It was his back, wasn't it? Yeah. Come on, West Ham. Come on, you Irons. Come on, West Ham. Oh, that's exactly what we needed, man. Holy shit, that's what we needed. Excuse my French, Freddie. Oh, my God. Game on. Game on. I just said, excuse my French, if anyone went, that's not French. Come on, West Ham. Come on. Now Tottenham got the ball down the right-hand side. Johnson. Basuma through the middle. You can hear the fans, man. Bit of space opened up down that right-hand side. It goes early. Cleared from West Ham. Kudus. Now, oh, yeah. Oh, James Ward-Prowse. I took a deflection, actually. I took a deflection. Go on, Kurt Zuma. Come on, Zuma. Antonio tries to keep the ball in, but can't. Good man. Good man. West Ham recover the ball, though. Paquetá on the centre circle, halfway line. Kudus down the left-hand side. Ball sprayed into James Ward-Prowse. JWP. Back into Paquetá. Paquetá sees the run from someone. Antonio tries to head it down. Oh, referee's called on a foul against Antonio. What's he called on a foul for? Antonio's looking confused. Let's have a look here. He chests the ball. Oh, is that Robbie Savage on the commentary? Because I tell you what, I know, but the player kicked his arm into the ball. Doesn't matter. It's not a penalty anyway, because it would be our arm. What a difference, man, when you can see the crowds, just the electric noise in it. Here's a secret for you. I would have been at the game tonight. We would have been at the game tonight, but it was my wife, Freddie's mum's birthday today. Wasn't it? Basuma's got the ball. Romero down the right-hand side. Got the ball. Finds Johnson deep in the half. Nothing on. Oh, it's a bad ball from him. James Ward-Prowse does enough to put an edge on it. Skips by Romero. Skips by Antonio. Back in the middle. Bentancur back into Basuma. He's on the edge of the centre circle. James Maddison. He drives down that left-hand side. West Ham's right-hand side. Cuts back. Nothing on. He plays the ball back into Bentancur. Basuma on the edge of the circle in our half. Back to Bentancur. Switch ball play over. Right-hand side. I think that's Pedro Porro. Bentancur. James Ward-Prowse doing well to track back and put the pressure on. He's putting the pressure on. He's done well, JWP. Well done. We've got to give him a clap for that. It's good energy. Good work rate. Now they drive forward again with Romero. Plays the ball through the middle. Heavy touch. Kudus is there. I just fucking love Kudus, man. What he does there is just unbelievable. Dinos under pressure, though. Holds on to it really well. Paquetá does so well to calm that play down. Sufal, he drives forward down the right-hand side. He sees a run from Bowen. What a ball that is from Sufal. Bowen's done really well to keep that ball in. Oh, go on, Bowen. Oh, he's going to try and win a foul. I think he was trying to win that. That's the problem. It's a really good delivery from Vladimir Sufal. Basuma recovers the ball, and now it's with Bentancur. But he has gone looking for it because he knew his touch was okay. Second touch wasn't that great, and he was going to lose the ball, so he tried to find that foul. The doggy. James Maddison. Back to the doggy down that left-hand side. Werner, he drops in deep, nothing on, can't turn back in, plays it back to the defender. Van der Veen, Madison, sorry, Bentancur, goes through the middle. Son drops in deep, collects it, back to Udogi. Back to Son, he turns, drives in the field, goes for a big switch, sees a gap, well intercepted there from West Ham. Bowen's done really well to just get in front of every single one of those balls. Oh, referee! He's completely filled the back of him. Basuma, and West Ham win a free kick. Oh, come on. Irons. He did. Irons. Robbie Savage can go and do one, by the way. He's doing my head in. Everything's good refereeing to you, mate. You've been paid. Big switch play up from that free kick. Down the far side, got over the top. It's a great ball. I don't know who took it was, but Antonio's got the ball deep in the Spurs half. He should have played that ball to Paquetá earlier. Or Emerson, I think it was. Ball forward. Zuma's recovered well. James Ward-Prowse. Nice ball to Kudus. Paquetá in a tight space. He's tried. Oh, Bowen on the edge. Tries to shoot. Takes a big deflection. Oh! Their keeper nearly spills it. Did it hit the post? I don't think it did. It takes a wild deflection from Bowen. The ball just trickles softly and slowly towards the goal, but their keeper doesn't get enough of a stretch on it. Oh, he tries to keep it in. It's not the post, no. It was close to the post. Well, it wasn't really. But Spurs with the ball up over the top. Emerson does well to read that. Spurs have retained possession. West Ham have got it, though, with Paquetá in the middle of the park. He switches play over to the left-hand side to Kudus. Bowen's made the run. I can see Bowen's run. It's gone. Oh, it's a great ball. I can't hold on to it enough. It's a great ball from Kudus again, in behind their defenders. Why is Bowen? Don't, Bowen, get yourself up, son. The doggy. Bentancur, your doggy. Back to Bentancur. Deep in the West Ham half. Basuma, Madison, Bentancur. Sees it's a gap through. Oh, it's great interception there from Dinos. Konstantinos Mavropanos reads that ball, comes in, smashes it clear for a Tottenham throw in the ball. If he wasn't there, Madison would have been through. James Madison. Basuma, deep in the Spurs half. Back to Porro. Ball through, Bentancur. Son gets the ball round him. I thought it was a foul, but he doesn't read it. Suchek recovers well. Clears the ball for West Ham. ball does go out, and it is a Spurs throw-in. Spurs have taken it early, though. It looks like they've taken it so far away from where the ball actually went out. James Maddison's got the ball in the middle of the park, deep in the West Ham half. He drives forward. No one's closing him down. Ball's out on the right-hand side. They goes early. Oh, cleared from Zuma. Zoo. Bentancur. Ball back into Johnson. He sprays the ball out to the right-hand side. Pedro Porro. Bissouma inside the West Ham half. Maddison. Ball through. Back to Bissouma. Maddison sprays ball out right-hand side. Back to Bissouma. Into Maddison. Tries to turn, drive. Pedro Porro. Bentancur drops, smashes it in, but Fabianski's had to punch that. Dramatic clear over the far side. Antonio goes for a double. Ah, it's a good ball from Antonio. He tries to play the ball forward, takes the deflection. It was like a wrestling move, wasn't it? Great punch from Fabianski. Paquetá plays the ball into Sefao, and it's been cleared from Werner, and it's back to a West Ham throw-in. Absolutely. Yeah. Ball thrown in, but straight to Bissouma. Udogie clears back out to the left-hand side. Van de Veen for Spurs. Ball through the middle. Romero. It's a heavy ball there. Well, in their half, we don't have to press that at that stage. I'm all right. Now we're going to start tackling Van de Veen, because then we're going to use a lot of our energy. But now we should start. Now we should press. Ball through. Son sees the run from Zuma goes for a big clearance. So I'm watching the game with my 8-year-old, and he said, "Why are we not tackling?" And I'm trying to explain that sometimes, especially at Newcastle second half, we just stop tackling completely. But there's times and places where you do.
But it's like when you tackle in the other team's half, you actually get the ball and it's
I know,
the goal quickly.
But Freddie, this is not FIFA. This is not FIFA, Freddie. My stream's gone. And Freddie plays FIFA quite a lot and slide tackles everyone, don't you?
Or just not tackles. I don't want to get red or yellow cards.
Right, Kudus has got the ball down that left-hand side. Let's hope this is... Oh, no. Please don't do this.
Did you say, oh, this is... And then it's on.
I've jumped back quite a bit, so I'm going to hope this stream... Right, Spurs have had a chance. I've just missed what chance it is. Press pause there. Antonio with the back head. He's chasing it down. Van de Veen plays a heavy ball back to their keeper. Antonio still chasing, but he's played it short. James Ward-Prowse is chasing. Good pressure from West Ham. Jared Bowen's back there. Now Doggy down the left-hand side. Drives forward for them. Spurs sees the gap. Zuma's there against Son. Clears. Good clearance from him. But my stream is not playing.
It always like does something at the exciting bit.
I know. Great tackle there from Zuma.
He said, "You better go." He was like, "You better go."
The Doggy plays the ball into Bissouma. Bissouma into Bentancur. Paquetá's there. He's been dropped though. Bentancur still drives. Ah, the stream is doing it again. Something's happened and I don't even know what's going on. Spurs have got the ball. Bissouma. Back in, Maddison. Back to Van de Veen. Bentancur. Bissouma deep in the Spurs half. Maddison comes and finds it on the edge of the centre circle. He goes long and small on the ground. It's a great interception from Paquetá. Kudus is making the run. Great ball in from James Ward-Prowse. No one else on there, though. There's no one there to help him just now, Freddie. Kudus sees it. And switch it. There's Kufal. He doesn't. Emerson. Back to Kudus. James Ward-Prowse. Heavy ball. Suchek there to recover. Plays the ball back. Zuma. Nothing on. He goes back to Fabianski. Got to do that. There's nothing on. You've got to do it. Chips the ball into the path of Sufal. Chips the ball forward for Bowen to chase. Van der Veen gets in front of him. Ball played back to Vicario. Bowen's presses. Now Van der Veen's got the ball down the left-hand side. Plays it short. Basuma hits a heavy ball, but Vicario is there, the keeper. He plays the ball back into Romero. Come on, West Ham. Lions. 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 Come on, you Lions. Romero still got the ball for Spurs deep, just in their half, just before the halfway line. The ball's static, hardly moving. Ball played back to Van der Veen on the edge of the centre circle. He plays the ball forwards. Bentancur, Basuma. Just allow West Ham being static just now, as are Spurs, to be fair. Madison's dropped in. Kudus just presses slowly. Madison, Antonio's there. But it's back to Van der Veen. Spurs have played the ball about maybe 20 times, just around and around that centre circle. Oh, the stream is getting ready. I do apologise, everyone, but this... That's gone back. It's not where I want it. Fabianski's got the ball. He puts the ball forward for West Ham. Souček. Now it's back with their keeper. Bentancur back into Basuma. Ball forward, but Kudus comes in, drops in. It's a heavy ball through for Paquetá. Bowen, but Paquetá does come in and win the ball back for West Ham. Sufal's gone run, but he gives it to Bowen. Antonio's been destroyed, dropped, and he's calling for a free kick. I think he is. He is. He's got the free kick. Bowen has won himself a free kick, and it is in a dangerous area, and it is in James Ward-Prowse territory. He's given it on the tackle on Bowen. I thought it was a foul on Antonio, but it's not. It's actually the foul on Bowen. I think he has. He has given a free kick. It's kind of, 35, 40 yards out. It's just on the right-hand side, off central. It's definitely James Ward-Prowse territory. Oh, come on, JWP. Paquetá is there. James Ward-Prowse is over it. He's placed the ball down. Referee's blown a whistle. Paquetá's there. As is James Ward-Prowse. James Ward-Prowse goes early. Oh, the keeper's had to really stretch to save it and parried the ball away. But Paquetá has, going to say, kept it in, but he hasn't. It's a great attempt there from James Ward-Prowse. That'll do him the world of good. Paquetá's played the ball forward for Sufal, but he can't get there. Basuma's dropped back in. Goes for a big clearance. I think it's taken a deflection, and it is a Spurs throw-in. It's a great free kick from James Ward-Prowse. It was going for the top corner. Let's have a look. I'll tell you what. It wasn't going in the top corner. But see if it was just maybe 3 inches wider, it would have been top corner. Postage stamp. Vicario. Let's have a look and see what everyone's saying. Come to being a West Ham fan, as you know well.
Oh, where did he play his head?
Oh, Antonio tries to keep the ball in. He has. He's driving forward. Antonio's done really well. He's kept it. He's going again. He's done. He's going to be fouled. West Ham have won a throw in. Antonio's going to the linesman, going, "Why have you not given me a foul?" Because Van der Veen tackles him, does not win the ball. The ball. Oh, sorry, it does take a flexion. That's a lie. It goes out for a throw in. But remember Vladimir Sufal, the secret weapon. Go long. Go on, Vlad. Go on. Go long. Go on, Vlad. Yes. There was nothing on short for him, so he's going to go long.
Well, someone accidentally does a
Goes big throw in. Suchek. Cleared from Zuma. James Ward-Prowse recovers well. He finds Emerson. Sorry, Freddie. Out wide left to Kudus. He goes early. Big wide. Up and under. Back post. Bowen. Oh, what a touch from Bowen. Oh, it's brilliant. And he wins a corner off of Werner. Good pressure from West Ham as well.
What if someone does a throw in, but when they throw it in, it actually goes into the goal?
Good question. I don't know what the rules are. Good question. Freddie's asked a good question. I probably should know that. If you throw the ball in direct from a throw in and it goes in the back of the net, is that a goal? I think it is.
Well, very much is a handball.
No, I know, but he's not technically handled it. Ball flipped in. Back post. Cleared from Spurs. Kudus and Emerson are there. West Ham keeping the ball in the Spurs half. Paquetá goes early. Cleared again from Spurs. James Ward-Prowse is there on the edge. Sprays the ball over. Finds Bowen. Big clearance from Werner. He's not winning that. He is not winning that. That is a corner, Werner. You absolute plonker. Tried to win a bloody corner from us, Freddie. How terrible is that? Say no to Geyser. That's the one. 5 minutes to go. So first half over. Stop laughing. Right, here comes a big whipped in corner from Mr. Jared Bowen. Suchek, Paquetá, ball whipped in, right on top of the keeper. Back post, the keeper's not doing well with those corners. He gets a hand to it, but he doesn't clear it enough. And Dinos has got, he's done well there. Dinos has. However, they're still on the attack with Johnson. He sees a guy, he's got so much pace. Paquetá. Pick it back to the keeper. Don't miss. Sufal. Oh, my word, man. Sometimes I play it so easy, but that's great reading of the ball there from Paquetá. Kudus loses it deep in the West Ham half, and it does go out for a West Ham throw-in. Let's find out if someone knows the rules. No goal, goal kick. I should have known that, shouldn't I? Oh, mate, back him. Human. What happens if the keeper puts the ball down and a dog knocks it in, Freddie? A stray dog runs around the football stadium and knocks it in. Is that a goal?
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
I need to show Freddie the clip of, I think Liverpool played Sunderland and Darren Bent hit a shot and it hit off the beach ball. What a ball that is from West Ham. Kudos chests the ball down. He plays the ball into the path of Emerson. Kudos is running around it. He stays on side. He goes early. Takes a big deflection and it's a corner.
I think a guy took a shot into the goal, but a dog saved it.
Oh, did he? Right, here comes another corner for West Ham. I think we are ramping up the corners. Now comes JWP on the far side now. I believe this is the first corner on that far side. Go, Jamesy. Go, JWP. Come on, you Irons. Come on, you.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, you.
Oh, yeah.
Paquetá on the front post, Zuma on top of the keeper. So is Antonio. James Ward-Prowse. Ball whipped in. Such it. Oh, can't get on top of that. He's such an idiot. This Spurs player just dives. Sufal crosses it in early. Good on you. Good ball. But James Ward-Prowse has won it back for West Ham on the far side. Oh! Referee's going to blow up for that. Definitely all day long. And to be fair, fair play to Paquetá. Bentancur nearly got in there from a deep line position, but looked like there was a big spit of space opening up. But it's good shoulder barge there from Paquetá, yeah.
What if your whole
Paquetá. Don't give him a... Don't book him. Don't book him. Call him over. Give him a talk. Just give him a talk. That's fine.
Dad,
Paqueta's just absolutely smack bang and wallops right into James. I do like that because it's not dangerous play. I do like it. It's not like a foot up on his leg. They're gonna break his leg in. It's just showing him like who's boss.
Dad,
Yeah.
what if this happens?
Oh, Madison, you little DIC. You little DIC.
What?
Paqueta going in there to Kudus wins the ball back. Ah, it's unlucky. And Basuma recovers from well. James Ward-Prowse pulling on the track. Yes, Freddie.
What if your whole team gets a red card and you don't have anyone?
You can't because you're only allowed about 3 or 4 red cards, and then the game's done. You're not allowed to play on anymore. Madison. Oh, he's giving the ball away. Paqueta's gone down, but Paqueta has made Madison think about what he's doing now. Ball's coming in from Son. He's driving forward. Why is no one marking him? Why is no one clearing it? What we have. Paqueta is still down in the middle of the park. But Madison's rattled. That's what you want. On the edge. Ball crossed in low. Cleared from Zuma. I just can't get my head around Zuma. Sometimes he looks like he's unbelievable when he defends. To then not looking like he can hobble and walk. But a ball forward for Antonio to chase. He's going to go for it, isn't he? It's a great tackle, to be fair, from Van der Veen. But the ball has gone out. He's going to get a yellow card. Van der Veen's going to get a yellow card because he's time wasting. That's a very, I tell you what, because Van der Veen's that sort of player, because he's not fast. That's dangerous for Spurs. Very dangerous. Antonio's done really well. But Van der Veen, the new rule is, all the clubs have been told, if you time waste, then you will get a yellow card. And that is exactly what happened with Van der Veen. And that's what happened with Anthony Gordon at the weekend.
Here's the thing. Don't slide tackle.
Well, you need to sometimes. It's a throw into West Ham. Ball's gone all the way back. Zuma. He chips the ball forward for Antonio. Oh, my word. That player's gone. How is that not a foul? Their player's gone all the way over the top of Antonio, and the referee's not blown up. Werner coming in one-on-one with Sufal. Bowen's back there helping. Great from Bowen. Ball plays back to Basuma, Udogi. Back into Basuma. Bentancur. Basuma. Udogi. Back into Basuma. Bentancur. Basuma through the middle. Heavy touch from Son. Udogi. Back into Madison. He finds it early to Son from distance. Tries to spray it wide. Don't mess about. West Ham. Mavropanos clears it for us down the right-hand side. Paqueta on top of Basuma. He's done so well. But he's lost it, and Basuma's come out on top.
Oh, Dad, I've got another question.
Hold on a second, little man. 2 minutes of added time for the first half. Madison. He's going to go for a big spray over on the far right-hand side. Johnson. The run for Pedro Porro. No one's followed him. Kudus is there. He does really well. It's great tracking from Kudus to win West Ham the ball, and it goes out for a Spurs corner. Yes, Freddie.
See, what if you score a goal at the full-time whistle?
Well, if the whistle, as long as the whistle's not blown, then it's a goal.
No, but what if it's...
I'm getting asking every football question, every scenario from Freddie here.
What if it's blown just as it went in the net?
Oh, good question. I don't know. Controversial. Right, corner to Spurs.
Oh, their corner.
Ball whipped in. Low. Cleared from West Ham. Emerson, well done.
Good boy, Emerson.
Spurs. The edge. Bentancur's ran over everyone. Cleared from West Ham. Suchek. They've won a corner.
Wait, Warner is a Warner. It's a Warner. And so it's like, that's not my fault. But I'm washing my hands. I'm not talking.
Ball whipped in. Madison. Madison's kept it in. Ball whipped in again. Another big clearance. Out for another corner. I think that's 3 consecutive corners in a row. Madison again. Comes Moisey with his Umbro hat, his Umbro cap. Big ball whipped in. Cleared from Zuma. That's a great clearance. Basuma on the edge of the box. Bentancur shot. Goes wide. That'll do. That will do. As the referee blows the whistle. Half time. If you have been watching, you have joined us. It is West Ham 1, Tottenham 1. Spurs go 1 up from the start of the game, very early doors, thanks to Brendan Johnson. But West Ham do equalise from a lovely Kurt Zuma header from a corner as well. So if you are new around here, hit the subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment if you're enjoying what you are seeing. Van de Ven is rapid Anton. I'm pretty sure he's got the quickest speed this season. But the point I'm trying to say is he looks like there's something not right with him in this one. Watch him in this game. Hey, Madison, your hair looks stupid. Right, listen, I'm going to go nip away, get a break, get something to eat, drink, and I'll be back, of course, for the second half. Come on, you wonderful Irons. I'm back. I'm eating a sweet. I do apologise. Free kick already to Spurs. Let's see, Everton Newcastle. West Ham recovered the ball. So check out Emerson. Back to Zuma. Nothing on for him, so he had to smash the ball forward. Looks like it was a handball, but it's not. With Zuma. Drives forward. James Ward-Prowse is chasing him. Ball through the middle. Dinos. Back to Zuma. Emerson's there. Chips the ball into the path of Souček. Souček's done really well. Oh, brilliant football. Brilliant from Kudus. Fabianski. My words. Fucking hell, Fabianski. He chips the ball into the path of Sufal. Paquetá. Good ball forward for Bowen. Sufal's there. It's a heavy ball from Jared Bowen. Romero comes over. And goes out for a West Ham throw in right on the corner flag. Sufal goes early. Zuma recovers. Oh, they've got it away. Antonio. Oh, okay, his left shot. Save, forcing the keeper into a save. Kudus. What a shot from his left foot on the edge of the box. Ball to the back post. Oh, it's a glancing header away from a doggy. Oh my God. What a shot. I was going to say they came out of a really bad situation, but James Ward-Prowse has done so well. What a shot from Antonio with his left foot on the edge of the 18-yard box. Oh my days. They've came out of a really dangerous area really well. Bang, gave the ball away straight away in a dangerous area. Jared Bowen with a corner for West Ham. On the far side. Vicario's all over Antonio. Ball whipped in. Dinos! Off the line! Has he saved that? What's a goal? He's offside. I don't know. I think they need to check it first. There's not an offside from the corner. It's an offside from the ball played in. But the ref needs to check this. Because Dinos has headed the ball down. Let me see the goal line technology. Has Vicario saved it? The ball's not crossed the line anyway. I think Antonio, they're saying, was interfering anyway. But it's an off-the-line clearance from Vicario from Spurs. We're 3 minutes in. West Ham have had 2 immediate chances. Ball sprayed over to the right-hand side. Romero. Ball forward for Spurs. Good interactions there between Paquetá. Bowen's done really well. Drops back, plays it in nicely to Dinos. Dinos over to James Ward-Prowse. Emerson. He sees Kudus. He makes overlap and run. Kudus has got the ball. Souček. Back into Zuma. Big ball forward from Zuma. Up for Antonio to chase. He's done well to bring it down. James Ward-Prowse. Spray it over. Spray it over he has. Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen inside the 18-yard box onto his left foot. Onto the edge to Paquetá. He turns. He's going to shoot. Oh my God. It just goes. Oh my days. It's great football from West Ham. Bowen onto the edge. I don't know what Paquetá had done. He just turns the ball. Honestly, I thought he was going to put that away. Great start from West Ham in this second half. We need to keep this momentum up. Emerson putting the pressure on. Big ball forward from Spurs. Don't know how Pedro Porro's found himself in that way, but we've recovered really well with Paquetá in the middle of the park. Plays the ball over to Emerson. Emerson to Antonio out the left-hand side. Antonio drives, still got it. Holds back. Referee, blow that whistle, mate. And he has. Come on, West Ham. Come on, you Irons. Good energy from West Ham.
Why don't you do this? The person that actually got the side tackle or the person that got the tackle, why don't they take it?
Because they might not be good at taking it. And anyway, James Ward-Prowse is about to take a free kick for West Ham. Whip this into a dangerous area. Zuma, Antonio, ball in at the back post. Dinos Mavropanos, Souček, ball whipped in, back post. Oh, it's really heavy. Oh, Souček tries to keep it in, but he can't. It's too heavy from Ward-Prowse. They've gone short. Ball whipped up over to the left-hand side. The doggy's there. He drives forward. He's driven forward about 30, 40 yards unchallenged. Paquetá's there. Ball goes back the way to Zuma. Ball goes forward to the left-hand side. James Maddison right on the byline. Goes early. Son on the edge of the box. Zuma steps out, follows him. Zuma over to Bentancur. Bentancur switches play over. Pedro Porro. Kudos is there. Gets enough on the ball, but Pedro Porro still got it on the edge. Plays the ball into Madison. Tries to skip by. Player shot from distance. Big deflection. Clearance from Zuma. It's like pinball. Nobody can keep a control of the ball. Headed clear from Souček. It's Kudus back into the path of Souček. He skips by Son. Chips the ball forwards. Antonio's there. Great. Honestly, it's bloody brilliant work rate. Referee's got to play on. It's a crap ball from Kudus, right? Antonio's going to get a card for that. Hold on a second, Freddie, little man. Antonio's picked up a yellow card. He's standing his ground. That Robbie Savage. I'm being so mindful of who I'm sitting in this room with. Yes, Freddie.
That's two sides. When Tottenham was past the ball, then West Ham, I think two sides. Then West Ham dropped over the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Why did they do that?
Maybe not to get hurt. Bentancur has put his foot in the path of Antonio, who's nipped the ball away, and as he's planted his foot, he stood on top of them. Anyway, they've taken the ball early, but West Ham have recovered it. Bentancur plays the ball out wide right. Pedro Porro crosses it in low. Oh, God. Jeff snips by Son, and it's gone to the back post to Werner. Werner's kept it in. Plays the ball back. Madison. Ball sprayed over. Romero holds on to it. Ball through the middle. Bentancur. Pedro Porro. No, he's gone down. Shut up, mate. Shot from distance. Big block from West Ham and from Sufal. The doggy. Oh, that's a great challenge, but the fucking stream. Let's see if I can get this back up and running. Zuma is down holding his leg. I've never seen the exact challenge. Emerson. Nah. Let's see what a block from Vladimir Sufal from a shot from Jane Madison. Coming together there. Commentators have made the right call for the first time this whole game. West Ham played it early. Zuma's got the ball. He finds Dinos. Konstantinos Mavropanos switches over. Sufal. Sufal drives forward for West Ham. Comes onto the halfway line. Jared Bowen. He's lost it too easily there. And Sufal does win it back, but it's gone into the path of the Spurs player. James Maddison. Son. Pedro Porro. He's taken a heavy touch. Kudos has dropped back in to support. Back heel into the path. Pedro Porro, Madison onto his right foot. Pedro, they're inside the box. Son, clear from West Ham. James Ward-Prowse onto Zuma. Shot from distance. Goes wide. And it's anytime.
It's it's going to like
Go in, but it goes wide. I know. From this angle, it does. Goal kick, West Ham. See what everyone's saying in the chat.
That's what I always do. When it's a goal kick, I always like.
Savage doing
don't take it
my thing in. What are you saying, Freddie?
When I'm playing like FIFA, I don't take like the long shots to go kick. I take it like.
You play it from the back.
I just play it like.
Souček wins the ball in the middle of the park from a throw-in from West Ham. Emerson's got the ball on the halfway line down the left-hand side. He turns, finds Kudus. Emerson makes overlap and run. Kudus plays the ball in field to Souček. Back to Zuma. Zuma's frustrated, nothing on for him. He has to play the ball back to Fabianski. His son presses Fab. Fabianski goes long over the right-hand side. It's a great ball. It's a great ball. Bowen on the doggy. The doggy's on him, but Bowen's kept it really well. What a ball that is for Fabianski. Bowen's got around him. Bowen skipped by a couple of players. Oh, it's a great... Oh, Paquetá can't find him, but Paquetá's covered onto it. Shot from distance. Rose Ed. Oh.
Just Bowen.
Done well, Bowen. What a ball that is from Fabianski.
What ball that was from Bowen?
Smashes that ball right over the top of a doggy. Great knee down. Kind of touches it with his thigh. The doggy's all over him. He does well. Skips by him. Skips by the second player, Werner. Ball into the path of Paquetá. Then he runs into space and Paquetá cannot find that penetrating pass.
The doggy like done like a tackle to Bowen, he would have like done like a front flip.
Yeah.
Because it's going like so fast.
He would have. James Maddison plays the ball back to Bentancur. Ball into Johnson. Sorry, Pedro Porro. Back into Bentancur. Maddison drops in. Bentancur switches play over. Zuma. Bentancur. Drives forward. Sees a bit of a gap. Pedro Porro drops it in low. Clear from West Ham. Clear from Emerson. Bentancur. Pedro. Back into Maddison. Zuma. Back into Maddison. Takes a deflection. Ball goes out. With Spurs throwing. Pedro Porro. Throw in. Bentancur. Sees the run from James Maddison. Crosses it in. Cleared from Emerson. Cleared at Emerson. He does. Chips it forward down the left-hand side. Antonio tries to win the header, but they've won it back. Spurs playing so advanced into our half. They've got every single player, bar their keeper, in our half. Zuma switches play over to the right-hand side. It's a heavy ball. Johnson can't keep it in, and it's a West Ham goal kick. Fabianski. Big long ball. Souček to try and win the header, but Paquetá through the middle. Paquetá switches it over to Bowen, chasing it with the doggy. The doggy into the path, plays it back to the keeper, cleared left foot. Werner, Son, Zuma. Zuma does really well. Great defensive header there into the path of Paquetá. Zuma's now forward. Ball forward. Oh, it's a great ball from him into Antonio. Antonio's just taken too much of a heavy touch. Van der Veen's done really well to win the ball back. Madison's just skipped around Souček too easy. Madison's driven about 30 yards unchallenged. People at the back post. He's gone. I should have left it, Son, but he doesn't. He rolls it over. Johnson back to Son. On the edge of the box. Paquetá. No foul. I'm surprised referee's not giving a foul. I'd have called for a foul, but Antonio's onside. Is Antonio onside? Antonio. Oh my God. Antonio's gone 1-on-1 with the keeper and has not put that into the back of the net. I'm actually, I have my hands in my head. My head's in my hands. I can't even begin to be. I know me and Freddie are like this. Paquetá looks like he's fouled the player at the edge of the box. They haven't given the free kick. We've smashed the ball clear. Antonio's broke the offside trap. We've won the ball back again. Emerson drives forwards. Oh, referee! That is a scissor tackle. You've got to book him for that. Antonio knows he should have put the ball away in the back of the net. I don't know why the referee's not giving a foul there. I can't follow the rules of football anyway. But the ball's gone forward. Antonio's broke the offside trap. Van der Veen has fallen. Antonio's gone 1-1 with the keeper. I swear to God, man, that was our chance. He's gone 1-on-1 with the keeper. He could have, kept going. He honestly had so much time. I can't actually explain to you. He had so much time. He could have held on to it for about another 10 seconds and no one had got near him. 5. Oh, my God. I can't believe. Bentancur's picked up a yellow card for that scissor tackle. Dinos, wide right, Sufal, into Bowen. Bowen plays it back into Paquetá, back to Bowen. A referee, man, he's just gone through the back of Jared Bowen. You've got to fucking blow the whistle. The player's down. Blow the whistle, mate. How can you not see that? He's gone fully into the back of him. Ref, he's not even got the ball. He's not even got the ball.
You suck.
You suck. Ball's just in the middle of the park. Referee blows up a whistle for one of the worst fouls I've ever saw after not giving a foul for one of the worst bloody stupid tackles. Bowen has lost the plot there. Frustrated. Spurs play the ball back. Kudus, puts the pressure on. Kudus again. He's done really well, putting the pressure on Brennan Johnson. Souček wins the ball back. That's unlucky from West Ham. But great pressure from Mohamed Kudus. Such a phenomenal player, isn't he? Great coming back there, tracking back. Kudus skips around a few players. Antonio's made the run, but he's not gone early. He still holds on to it. He skips by a couple of players. I don't know what he's doing. He skips by another couple of players, but he plays the ball back to Zuma. Back to Dinos, Konstantinos. Jesus, Konstantinos. Ball switched over. Kudus chests it down. Drags the ball. Does really well. Souček. Emerson. Back to Kudus. I fucking love you, Kudus. Excuse my French, Freddie. Kudus. Konstantinos Mavropanos. Switches over to Sufal. They start to press hard. Dinos. Ball through, right-hand side. Good ball. Bowen into Paquetá. Nothing on. He plays the ball back to Sufal. West Ham, Konstantinos. He goes over to Sufal. Sufal plays the ball forward. It's gone out for a West Ham throw-in. Decent West Ham. Decent West Ham. Decent. Come on, you Irons. Hello. Ball's gone early with a throw-in. Souček in the middle of the park. Oh, James Madison's dropped in. Now they come on a press. Oh, well done, Emerson. Emerson has tracked that player, Brennan Johnson, the whole way and has intercepted really, really well. Yeah, but it wasn't. Bentancur from distance, sprays the ball over. Son skips it, smashes the ball over the bar. I'm telling you, do not underestimate that tackle from Emerson Palmieri. What a challenge that is. He tracks the player. He doesn't lose his player. That's the difference. Emerson following his player. They've done that again. Brilliant. Unbelievable tackle from him. Well done. It's not a penalty, as Freddie says. Fabianski looks like he wants to go short, but they've decided against it. And Spurs are about to make their first move from the substitutes bench. Fabianski goes long. Ball deflected off the Spurs player. They've tried to keep it in, but it has gone out for a West Ham throw-in. Just on the halfway line with Emerson. Souček, Emerson plays the ball back. Zuma plays it over to Dinos.
Zuma, the goal winner.
Konstantinos Mavropanos. He goes long, switches up over the left-hand side. Big, heavy ball, but Kudus is going to chase. I do not know how he's kept it in, but he has. What? He's offside, is he? Is he? Is he? Spurs have taken it early. 25 minutes to go. Welcome to the West Ham Network. I'm Anton, giving you today's running commentary. Ball over to a doggy on the left-hand side. It's West Ham 1, Tottenham 1. Good tracking back there from West Ham and Sufal. Bowens puts the pressure on. Van der Veen back to Vicario, keeper. Plays the ball out to Romero. He drives forward for Spurs. Ball over to Bissouma on the edge of the centre circle. Bissouma puts the ball into the path of Van der Veen. Down the left-hand side on the halfway line. Bissouma nearly messes it up. He's under pressure. Then he plays the ball back to Vicario. Ward-Prowse is going to press the keeper. Why not? He does. Left foot clearance from Vicario. Brilliant. Oh, it's gone. We've headed it straight into the path of Madison. Madison sprayed the ball over to the left-hand side. Werner. It's great interception there from West Ham. Souček goes early into the path of Jared Bowen on the halfway line. Ward-Prowse back to Bowen. Bowen just driving over the halfway line. Cuts back, nothing on for him. Plays the ball back into Sufal. Good man. Sufal holds on to it. Plays it to Paquetá.
This was the Newcastle game where there's like so much like free kick.
Yeah, I know. Stop and start. Zuma, he drives forward, plays the ball into Emerson down the left-hand side. It's into Kudus. Emerson's made the overlapping run, but Kudus has skipped back a couple of the players. Kudus has been intercepted from Pedro Porro. He drives forward. He plays it into Son. Son back to Pedro Porro. Ball through the middle. Bentancur turns around, looks for a bit of space. He's a doggy free. He's on the edge of the centre circle. Ball sped over to the left-hand side. Werner into the middle to Bissouma on the halfway line. Bissouma into Madison. He turns, drives forward. Nothing on. Slows it down. Looks for Bentancur. Doesn't. Finds Romero just over the halfway line in the West Ham half. He drives forward slowly. Nothing on. He finds Madison through the middle. West Ham trying to stay strong. Pedro Porro crosses it in. Clears to the edge of the box. Shot from distance. Blocked from West Ham. Straight onto Romero again. West Ham players coming up to win that second ball. Pedro Porro. Back to Romero. Romero into Madison. Treats a 1-2. Heavy ball. Bentancur wins it back. Bissouma. Son. Bissouma. Bentancur. Romero. No West Ham players going forwards. We're sitting back. Now it's Pedro Porro. Kudus. Ball's gone back. Again, they're about 40, 50 yards out, but they're playing, but no West Ham's going forwards. Pedro Porro. Son. No one's going to him. Son. Bentancur. Pedro Porro on the edge of the box. Shot from distance. Held on to Fabianski. So West Ham just happy there. Just 40, 50 yards out. Spurs playing the ball around. No one kind of pressing. Just waiting for them to try and see what they can try and do. And we've managed that well. It freaks me out. I'm panicking. But you know what? I think Spurs have decided to change their substitution who they were going to make. It looks like Kulusevski's coming on. And Sarr. Bentancur comes off. And Sarr. And Madison comes off. And it's Kulusevski. So Madison is off. He doesn't look happy.
Minutes to
20 minutes to go, yeah.
21.
Bentancur and Madison off. Sar and Kulusevski on. Ball played over. Romero. He drives forward for Spurs. Sar plays the ball into Bissouma. Bissouma on the edge of the centre circle. Werner. Bissouma. Ball through the middle. Kulusevski. Ball sprayed over. A bit of space opened up. Oh, well done from Kudus. Kudus has done really well. Tries to skip by 2 or 3 players. I don't know how he skipped by 2. He skipped by again. He's still got the ball. I do not know how Kudus has got the ball. Oh my God, I don't know how Kudus has still got the ball. He doesn't anymore. Sar's won it back. But now the Romero's driving forward for Spurs. Romero still got it. He's unchallenged. Son on the edge. Fancies himself. He's going to spray it over. Werner close him down. Shoots from distance. Big deflection. Goes out and it's a corner. To Spurs. To Spurs. Pardon? That's unbelievable. I know. Come on, you Irons. Irons. Corner to Spurs. Ball whipped in. Clear from West Ham. Bissouma comes in, wins the ball back, plays it back to Udogie. Udogie sprays it over to Bissouma. Bissouma holds on to it. Bowen puts the pressure on. Bowen. Ball gone back to Vicario. West Ham getting their shape back again. Sar drops in. He collects the ball from Vicario. He turns, drives, plays the ball into Pedro Porro. Ball goes back to Romero. Pedro Porro down the right-hand side. Johnson drives. Johnson again still drives at West Ham. Pedro Porro out wide right to Sar. It's a low cross. Oh, that's clearance from Soufal. If he wasn't there, I tell you what, Werner's in the back post. It's a great clearance from Soufal. Did you not? Pedro Porro on the throw-in for Spurs. Plays it short to Johnson. Pedro Porro's got it back. Holds on to it. Emerson nips in. Johnson's still got the ball. Plays the ball back. Romero. Van de Veen. Udogie. Udogie plays the ball back to Vicario, the keeper. Romero for Spurs. Van de Veen on the edge of the centre circle. Comes to the halfway line. Sar drops in. He collects it. Sprays the ball over back to Romero on the halfway line. Kulusevski plays the ball back to Romero. West Ham will get every single person back, but 50 yards back. They've seen a gap. Pedro Porro. Good interception there from Emerson. Clearance from James Ward-Prowse. Kudus drives infield. He's fouled. It's a yellow card. Brennan Johnson. Come on, West Ham. Come on, West Ham.
Wait, I want like Antonio.
Big spray ball. Bowen collects the ball down at the corner flag. He goes early, smashes the ball in. Antonio tries to bring it down. Oh my God, he does, and then he loses it in the box. I don't think he expected to get it. Paquetà's done so well. Soufal tries to nip the ball up over the top, but ball does go out for a Spurs throw-in. Antonio did not expect that. The ball gets crossed in from a great Bowen cross. Roll Panos. Udogie. Great interception there from Konstantinos Mavropanos. West Ham keeping a high pressure there. Ball goes out. Does it? No, it doesn't. It stays in. Sefal's kept it in. As has Bowen. Bowen's put it into Antonio. Oh, he tries to turn and he can't find it and he's been cleared. Antonio does look, he's knackered. Great interception there from Tommy Suchek. Bowen wins the ball down the right-hand side. He can't get by Bissouma. Antonio's there as well. Unlucky from Bowen. It goes out for a goal kick. But good from West Ham, keeping them down where they need to be, keeping them away from our goal. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. What do we need to do?
Who's winning?
Leverkusen.
Oh, yeah. Is it 15 more minutes?
We have got 15 more minutes to go. If you're just joining us, 15 more minutes to go at the London Stadium. West Ham 1, Spurs 1 in the FA Premier League. Let's see. Yeah, ignore me. Romero plays the ball back to Vicario. Back to Van de Ven, who I judged as being really slow. Apparently, he's the most rapid defender, so I can hold my hands up and say I got that one wrong. Van de Ven. It's ball onto his left foot. Chips the ball forward. Zuma's there. Goes for a big clearance. Nothing on for him, but he had to, so he clears it out, and it's gone for throw in. Just trying to intrigue to see what Moyes is thinking, if he's thinking anything. I just think, for me, because of the legs with Antonio, he's still been effective, but I think Danny Ings, straight swap. Danny Ings, straight swap. Give that energy, 15 minutes. He'll chase everything, that's the thing. Brennan Johnson down the right-hand side. Tries to skip by Emerson, chips the ball in. Fabianski wins it, no problem at all. Two hands. 13 minutes to go. Fabianski looks like he wants to go early, but he doesn't. He holds on to it. Rolls it out to Zuma. Zuma into Antonio. He does really good hold-up play. That's brilliant from Zuma. And from Antonio. He can't keep it in. There's a 1-2 between him and Kudus, but Antonio can't keep the ball in. Paqueta tries to nip the ball in, but can't. Sefal puts the pressure on. Kulusevski tries to turn Dinos, and Dinos did the right thing, just stood his ground. Foul. It's the right thing. Because I tell you what, if Kulusevski gets through there, it's dangerous because he's got a bit of pace on himself, isn't he? Ball through the middle. Pedro Porro. Fabianski just comes out. It does. That's good. Fabianski picks the ball up. Big ball up for it's had one good in the pin. Pedro Porro switches the ball over to Doggy. Antonio's chasing down. Doggy skips by him. Paqueta. Kudus tries to win the ball back but can't. He does, doesn't he? The other side.
Yeah.
Brennan Johnson, Bissouma, Sarr, Bissouma, Sarr. He turns. Looks for a bit of space for a bit of players. Plays the ball back into Doggy. Doggy. Kulusevski. Werner. Bissouma. Son drops in deep. Ball switched over. Brennan Johnson. Sees a gap. Son on the edge. Ball over. Pedro Porro. Chips it in. Back post. He's offside anyway.
That was not chances. Wait, that was inside the net. That would be.
Thank you, John. It's getting that nervy. I'm getting cramp in my. Feeling nervy that Moyes to make one of those award-winning subs plus the traditional low block to settle for the draw. Ed's in the house. Ed, Freddie, Ed's in the house. Ed said hello. He's watching. Ed's my little nephew. So if you are watching, please give him a shout. Give him a thumbs up. Everyone say hi to Ed, please. I can tell you what Moyes is thinking. I'm so great. I'm the best manager in the world and never wrong. Winning is what I do. We need to release out ball. Good track in there from James Ward-Prowse. Just wrestling each other. Freddie, it's like the WWE.
Jesus, he was like, don't come back.
Oh my word. 10 minutes to go, people. 10 minutes to go. Ball over right hand side, and Emerson does enough, and the ball does parry off the Spurs player. It's a West Ham throw in. There you go, Ed. If you are watching, everyone is saying hi to you. There you go. Ed is also a big West Ham fan. A substitution made from Spurs. They're bringing Zuma off, and they are bringing Højbjerg, and they're bringing Werner off, and they're bringing Richarlison on. So a lot of fresh legs. Højbjerg. A lot of fresh legs from Spurs. Kulusevski's on the attack. Ball through the middle, but West Ham for Paquetá does well. But Paquetá gives the ball away. Richarlison. Oh, he's been a bit silly there, Paquetá. Sar. Kulusevski. Wild ball from Kulusevski. And it does go out. We just need to calm bloody Paquetá down. Calm down, son. There's been 4 subs from Spurs. 4 in total. Spurs have made 4 subs. They've brought on Højbjerg, Sar, Kulusevski, and Richarlison. Emerson for West Ham. Not yet, Freddie. Don't know. Zuma, Dinos, Sefao, right, Bowen, Kudus. It's been switched sides now. Kudus drives in, goes for a big switch, finds Antonio, Paquetá. No, Emerson, sorry. Where's Paquetá? Back to Antonio down the left-hand side. Crosses it in, left. Oh, it's unlucky. It's unlucky. Straight into the hands of the keeper. It's unlucky from Antonio. But Antonio's done. He's got to give him a rest. That's great. What have they fouled him for? Højbjerg up over the top of Sefao. Sefao reads it well, wins the header. Bowen drops back in, plays the ball back to Fabianski, goes for a big clearance. It's done well. Oh, it's a great chested ball from Kudus. Oh my God, man, he just turns. Oh, it's so unlucky from Kudus. He just drags onto this ball with his chest from Fabianski. Smash forward. Here comes Danny Ings. Here comes Danny Ings. Paquetá down that right-hand side. He's got 2 players on him. Bad ball into Sefao, but Sefao has recovered and got it. Back to Dinos, Konstantinos Mavropanos, Kurt Zuma, Emerson. Big chip ball forward for James Ward-Prowse to chase. Great touch from James. Back into the path of Antonio. He's playing as a left winger now. Plays the ball back to Zuma. Switch it to Konstantinos. He has. He's just moved him there. Ball switched over.
Who's playing this?
Paquetá. Oh, it's a good run over from Bowen. Good ball from Paquetá. Bowen. What's he going to do? Tries to cross it in. Cleared corner, West Ham.
What's that?
Yeah.
Who took Antonio's place?
He's not off yet. He's just moved over.
Who took his place?
I'm just trying to work it out, actually, Freddie. I think maybe Bowen has gone up top. Here comes the big men up top. Go on, Zuma. Zuma. Come on, West Ham. Come on, West Ham.
Goal.
What did you call him?
And then goal winner.
Goal winner.
No.
Ball whipped in. Bowen. Oh, it glances off our player's head. It goes out, I think, for a fucking throw in, but let's see what the comments are saying.
Oh. Wait, that was the Tottenham player. Literally, Zuma just jumped like so high.
Yeah.
Yeah. The attention of those Johnson says.
Go Super Rings. The Rings is still not coming on. He's ready to go. He's sitting down. He's all prepped, but he's not standing up.
He's chilling.
West Ham have recovered the ball, though, with Souček, but then we've given the ball straight away. Højbjerg in the middle of the park. Boy switched over. Son, who's on the left-hand wing now. Sufal's there. Souček's there. He stays with it. No way. Shut up, Højbjerg. Corner, Spurs. Yeah, never his hand. Corner, Spurs.
Zuma.
Zuma to clear. Corner coming in. Ball whipped in. Zuma does win the header. Well done, Freddie.
I knew it. It's just like
They've hit the
so
ball back in.
tall.
Cleared from Souček. Back shot from wide. Clears, dribbles out. West Ham goal kick. Anytime. Anytime.
See, Zuma, he jumped so high.
Nearly reach the
So,
hands like
Wait,
my
is that
dreams. They
Alvarez or
fade
Gareth
away.
also jump high.
I can't get my head round that miss from Antonio in the second half. Lo Celso is coming on for Spurs, who are making their 5th sub of the game.
Our first, so.
West Ham seem to be happy to not make the substitution with Danny Ings and have pushed Antonio out on the left wing. They've got Kudus or Bowen up top. I'm trying to work this out. I think it's Kudus up top. Big switch play. But Sufal is there. He does really well to win that. Goes over to the left back position. He goes for a big clearance. But Verpanos is there. He wins the header. It's into James Ward-Prowse. That's great from him. But then it's cleared and it's a foul. James Ward-Prowse. It's in a yellow card coming out again for the Spurs player. On James Ward-Prowse. Oh, he's gone early. Jared Bowen. Is it play on?
Wait, you just scored.
I know, but the whistle was blown. Here comes another substitution from Spurs. Johnson is off.
Why? You're like, he's like,
Still a free kick to West Ham. Paquetá goes early. Trying to be a bit clever there. Well done from Paquetá. Well done, Paquetá. Don't do it again. The ball goes out. Oh, West Ham have won. West Ham have won that throw in. Emerson How many minutes? 4 minutes of added time. Big ball forward from Zuma.
4 minutes then.
Antonio. Emerson. Paquetá. Kudus. Souček. Good ball. James Ward-Prowse. Oh, it's a great ball. Emerson. Great big tackle from the Tottenham player, and it's gone out for a West Ham throw-in. Oh, come on, Freddie. Come on. Come on, Freddie. Come on, Fred. Come on, West Ham. Come on, West Ham.
Zuma. Jump beside him.
Referee's just talking to Zuma and Antonio, who are standing all over the keeper. Here comes an in-swinger from JWP. Big wall in, back post. Cleared from the keeper, but it's found its way to Kudus. It's back to Sufal. He goes back to Kudus. Kudus whips the ball in. It's low, but it's to the path of Sufal again. Sufal plays the ball back to Fabianski. He takes a heavy touch, but he has gone for a big wide. It goes out for a Spurs throw-in. I know. 2 minutes to go.
No, 3. Three more minutes scored. Oh no, it's too long.
Romero driving forward for Spurs. Ball through the middle with Charlison. Good interception there from Paquetá. He's fouled. Get up, Paquetá. Son. Sufal's there. Great interception from Bowen, but Son wins the second ball. Lo Celso. Heavy touch there from Udogie. Mavropanos. Well done. Ball's gone out for a throw into Spurs. Stay focused, West Ham. They've gone early. Tsar, Romero. Ball goes over Kulusevski. Sees the early run from Pedro Porro. Antonio's chasing him. Ball goes back. Kudus is chasing Romero. Ball over. It's good tracking back, West Ham. Højbjerg. Someone close him down. Someone close him down.
1 more minute, throw.
Romero. Back to Kulusevski. Whips the ball in. Heavy touch. Shot for... Oh, it's a chance. That's the chance for Udogie. It goes straight into the hands of Fabianski. And there's 30 seconds to go. That's a huge chance. Big ball forward from Kudus is chasing it. Kudus is there. Kudus still on the edge of the box. Big shot, big deflection. Clearance, straight to Souček. Chips the ball forward. Bowen's made it run. Bowen chips it in. No one's there. Someone's in the back post. Paquetá. Chip it in. No, Kudus. Oh my God. There's a break. There's a break from Spurs. There's a break from Spurs. It's 3-on-3. Oh, it's blocked from Sufal. Go! 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 Paquetá! Go! There's Antonio! Oh, fucking hell, what are we doing? And there goes the final whistle. Oh, my days. Oh, my actual days. I don't know what I've just witnessed, but I must admit, I did enjoy that. I absolutely did enjoy that. That was a good game. Oh, my days. Right, listen, everybody, if you are watching, we are going to go live over on the review show. So that basically means what you need to do is if nothing happens, you'll get switched over, and if you do, then you will then come across and join us. Freddie, good night. Have a good night, little man. Go and sleep well. Good boy. Thanks for watching it with me. 1-1. West Ham very unlucky. No, it's okay. I'll sort that out. Come and join us on the review show, and we'll go live to the London Stadium as well. So I will see you across there in literally seconds. But as if you're just watching, it's West Ham 1, Spurs 1, the final score at the London Stadium. And I'll see you across on the review show, going live to the London Stadium. Remember, come on, you Irons. Come on, you Irons.